I'd say I'm a sensualist. So a sensualist is somebody whose senses have to be awakened in order for them to really come alive. And I'm all about it smelling good, the lights being low, the music is right, the way you touch, the candle has it's all about that. And when it's like that, I don't know what version of me you're going to get, but you'll get the best one. And that is real. When all of my senses are awakened, I'm scared of what I'm going to do.
Most women think sensuality is something you perform, something you turn on for someone else, something you do to be desirable. But here's what I need you to understand. Sensuality isn't about being impressive, it's about being present. And those two things, they are fundamentally different. So let's talk about it. But first, hey, welcome back to Her Autonomy, a reclamation of pleasure, intuition, and inner rhythm. I'm Tiffany Celeste, and I will be thrilled if you subscribe to this channel to join our soft power community. And please like the video. It helps me reach more like-minded women, and it lets YouTube know to push the video. Now let's get back into the video. So sensuality versus sexuality. Think about Sade. The world has always tried to reduce her to just her beauty, just her voice, just her aesthetic. But watch her perform. Watch how she moves through a stage like she has all the time in the world. No desperation, no performance for the gaze, just a woman completely inhabiting herself. There's a stillness about Sade that's almost disarming. She draws you in without trying, captivates without demanding your attention. That's not sexuality, that's sensuality. That's a woman so deeply rooted in her own presence that you feel her before you even fully see her. She doesn't perform her femininity, she lives it. And that distinction, that's exactly what we're unpacking today. And if Sade resonates with you the way she resonates with me, stay tuned because I have an exclusive deep dive coming where we will do a full sensual case study on Sade, her energy, her artistry, her presence, and exactly what we can learn from the way she moves through the world as a woman. You don't want to miss that one. And let me be clear about something. Sexuality is about being seen. Sensuality is about being felt. And we've been systematically taught to conflate the two. Sensuality is described as an internal experience rooted in the 5 senses: touch, smell, sight, taste, and hearing. It's about being in tune with oneself and one's inner woman, fostering self-awareness and expressing truth. But we live in a culture that teaches women to be consumable from a very early age, to be attractive, to be pleasing, to be desirable. So sensuality gets confused with sexuality. We're taught that being sensual means how you look, how you move for others, how you're perceived. But that's performance, and performance is exhausting. Here's the distinction. Sexuality is outward facing. It's visual. It's responsive to external attention and validation. Sensuality is internal. It's somatic. It's responsive to self. Sensuality lives in your pacing, your breath, your pauses, your comfort. It's how you move through a room when no one is watching, how you take up space, how you decide when to engage and when not to. When women perform sexuality instead of inhabiting sensuality, they feel disconnected without understanding why. They feel tired, overexposed, irritated, numb. Because performance requires constant output. But sensuality requires presence. And presence cannot be rushed. It cannot be forced. It cannot be maintained when you're abandoning your own rhythm. And let me share something personal. I lived in survival mode for decades, and survival mode is the antithesis of sensuality. It's pure function, pure doing, pure disconnection from the body. What helped me transition to a softer experience was learning to tap into my sensuality through my 5 senses. My morning routine became my reclamation. While it's still dark outside and the world is quiet, I begin. For hearing, I play instrumental music that makes me drop into my body. I dance, I sway my hips to activate my sacral chakra. That's the seat of creativity and sensual energy. For smell, I turn on my oil diffuser with either rose, lemongrass, orange, frankincense, and myrrh. For taste, I will sip on warm lemon water or herbal tea. For touch, while I'm moving to the music, I use my fingertips to lightly caress my neck and décolleté, reconnecting with my own body. And for sight, I turn on a red light or a sunset lamp and watch my shadow dancing on the walls. It reminds me I'm alive, that I'm still here. This isn't performance. No one sees this but me, and that's the point. Many women fear embracing their sensuality because they worry it will tip over into sex, but that fear reveals the cognitive dissonance we carry, the inability to separate sensuality from sexuality, to own our own bodies without making them available. And let me be clear, sensuality should not be confused with seduction. Seduction often comes from seeking external validation, from using sensual acts for manipulation purposes. True sensuality is about self-awareness and self-worth. It's about experiencing yourself, not performing for others. Sexuality is a complement to sensuality, not a replacement. But you must understand how to govern your sexuality with self-awareness first. And that begins with reclaiming your sensual self. I have 5 practical ways of what this could look like for you. First, slow down. The feminine operates in luxurious energy, not rushed productivity. This might mean setting boundaries, waking earlier, creating space to ease into your day rather than launching into it. Second, stop intellectualizing everything. High-achieving women often use intellect as a defense mechanism, but sensuality requires being in your body. Allow yourself to sit in silence, to feel your emotions instead of analyzing them away. Speaking from the body creates a different frequency, one that feels more honest and more grounded. Third, activate your 5 senses intentionally. Instead of avoiding pain or uncomfortable emotions, learn to come back to your body through your sensory practices. And here's how to do that. For touch, run your fingertips slowly across your forearm, your collarbone, your hands. Use a dry brush on your skin before showering. Apply your body lotion slowly and intentionally instead of rushing through it. Feel the temperature of your water when you wash your hands. For smell, light a candle or turn on your oil diffuser with scents that make you feel grounded and feminine. My personal favorites are rose, sandalwood, frankincense, citrus. And notice how different scents shift your mood and energy almost instantly. For taste, slow down when you eat or drink. Actually taste your morning coffee or your tea instead of consuming it on autopilot. Notice the flavors, the temperature, the texture. Turn a simple act into a ritual. For sound, create a playlist specifically designed to drop into your body. Instrumental music, nature sounds, frequencies. Let sound become a portal back to yourself. And if you want me to create a playlist for you, then let me know that in the comments. For sight, be intentional about what your eyes consume. Soft lighting, candles, natural light, beauty in your environment. What you see consistently shapes how you feel about yourself and your surroundings. The goal isn't to avoid what's uncomfortable, it's to stay present through it. Your senses become anchors that keep you in your body instead of living entirely in your head. Now, moving on to the fourth way to tap into your sensuality. It's to move your hips. Your sensual energy is rooted in your sacral chakra, your womb space. Moving your hips through dance, through intentional swaying, activates and circulates this energy. It's not just movement, it's healing. And finally, cultivate your relationship with self-love, not the Instagram version, the embodied version, the version that stands on your self-worth and your self-respect, the version where you learn what scents move you, what touch you prefer, how you want to be held by yourself first, then by others. This is the journey of self-discovery I'm inviting you into. Finding your unique sensory prerequisites, being true to yourself, healing from past experiences, challenging the societal norms that taught you to perform rather than inhabit. Because here's what nobody tells you. The work isn't just about discovering sensuality, it's about actively maintaining it. It's taking time for self-care even when life gets chaotic. It's listening to your inner voice when the world demands you ignore it. It's refusing to let the hustle and bustle overshadow your feminine essence. The gifts of sensuality are tangible, and that includes increased comfort in your physical body, greater pleasure in daily activities, enhanced gratitude for life's abundance, stronger self-connection, heightened presence with yourself and also with others, deep connection to your feminine energy. You don't reclaim sensuality by changing how you look, okay? You reclaim it by changing how you listen. Listening to your body, your energy, your inner rhythm. Because the moment you stop performing for the male gaze or female gaze and everything in between, that's when you return to yourself, and that's where real sensuality lives. So I'm going to leave you with this. Don't be afraid to find and embrace your sensual self. Step out of the excuses. Challenge the ingrained fears. Recognize that sensuality is an inherent part of being a woman. It's not something you need to earn or achieve. It's something you reclaim. Drop into your body right now. Notice what you feel, smell, hear, taste. This simple act of presence, this is sensuality, and it's been waiting for you all along. Let me know in the comments, what's one sensory practice that helps you feel more present in your body? Before you go, please like and hype the video. Comment 1111 down below if you watched to the end. And if you haven't already, please subscribe to the channel. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.